Professor Paula Dalley. I teach corporations, agency and partnership, business-related subjects, and a seminar on English legal history. I just sort of had done the usual liberal arts degree and thought, well, I'll try law school, see how it goes. And I was very much surprised that I enjoyed law school a lot. I found it very much to be like an extension of undergraduate work. So after law school, I went to New York and worked for a large New York corporate firm doing what we call transactional work, which means, in my case, I was advising corporations on primarily mergers and acquisitions, mostly advising firms on how to structure their deals and then doing the documentation, the contracts. And I really enjoyed it, a lot of writing, which I enjoyed doing, a lot of sort of thinking hard because you had to make the documents reflect your particular circumstances. And as I was there about 5 years, and as I got more senior, my job became less and less actually writing the documents and more talking on the phone, making sure the deal happened, and being more almost like a business person instead of a lawyer. And that's when I no longer really enjoyed it and said, all right, I've got to find something else to do. My first 2 years teaching, I was teaching legal writing at Chicago-Kent College of Law. They have a program where they hire 8 to 10 new legal writing instructors every year, with the idea being that you'll work there for 2 years, and in the process you'll start writing, and then you'll go on to a teaching career somewhere else, teaching something other than legal writing. And I say I was really fortunate because it's a very structured program. I didn't have to do my first syllabus. I didn't have to pick a book. I arrived and we had orientation for new teachers, essentially. And we had every week the legal writing faculty got together and talked about how things were going. And it was very helpful to have that support system there. My teaching philosophy is that I don't try to teach the students everything there is to know about the law. I try to teach them a system that the law of X fits into, so that every rule that they learn later on or that they run across fits into that system. I think that my role in society is very much the same as my role in the classroom, which is trying to make the law make sense. One of the things that I, as a lawyer, had to do all the time was explain the law to my clients who were not lawyers and who would come to me and say, well, I want to do X. I said, well, you can't do that. Why not? Well, if I don't understand the law, I can say, well, because the law book says you can't. But I can't explain it to my client and figure out a way to accomplish what my client wants to accomplish unless I really understand it. The thing about law school that's both great and not so great is that it is so many things. One of the reasons many people go to law school is because you can do almost anything with a law degree. And law school can be almost anything. And that means it's a great door or pathway to a whole lot of different things. When I look at our faculty, they are so different. And even in the first year, the experience in going from class to class is going to be like going from Colorado to Pennsylvania or to Boston or something. And as long as you're not hoping that you're going to have a very narrow experience, law schools can be anything to everyone.